good morning. I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales on the way to the Boulevard in Enterprise, Alabama. And it's been quite a while since I've done one of these drive along, ride along videos, but it is July 2nd, Friday, 2021, and I wanted to kind of give you a brief preview of what you can expect on the channel this month, but also just wanted to kind of have which it's not an immediate today farewell, but a farewell to this 2020 CX-5 Signature that I've been driving for several months. One of the benefits of my job is to drive company cars and usually end up with a CX-5. And the CX-5 Signature really does spoil you. Those of you that drive a Signature or a comparative model from other markets, you know what I'm talking about. But I was really uncertain how the Caturra Brown Napa leather was going to, little bump there, going to suit me because I'm a parchment guy. But it's very nice, and you know, especially in the summer with the high temperatures, having the ventilated seats is really nice. So moving forward this month of July, I will probably have a Mazda News update on these numbers, but wanted to share again about June, because May, of course, was the biggest month ever in America for Mazda with 42,000 units. And in June, we followed that up with 32,000 units, which June is supposed to be, or was supposed to be, one of the lowest inventory months. So to do 32,000 units is very good and exciting. In the southeast region where we are, we did about 12,000 in May, and we did somewhere around 9,800 round numbers. Again, I'll share these later, exact numbers, but still a lot of vehicles delivered. So thank you to all of you and your purchases and your Mazda passion as we move forward. That proves, 2 big months proves to be an inventory challenge. We at Mitchell Mazda currently have 9 vehicles in stock, which is about 20 or 25% of what we like to have. We're up about 55% this year. So selling or sold about 1.5 times so far year to date. So I thank you for our local customers and clients. I did just get in yesterday, which I plan on talking about later today, the Mazda 6 Carbon Edition, which very well could be the last Mazda 6 as we know it that we get. We are still doing the adjusted inventory allocations, so hoping that next week we get a lot of cars, which will be 2 to 3 weeks out, because right now we've been right now, if we sell as many as we've sold every month this year, we'll be out of cars and won't have them to sell. Have one more vehicle coming in this month, and it's a Miata GT that we actually just took a deposit on yesterday. One of the reasons, this is actually an out-of-state deal, and one of those reasons is because Miata had a phenomenal June with over 1,200 units delivered in America. So I know that those vehicles are getting short in a lot of places. We delivered, or actually a client came from Tennessee and purchased one last month or the month before. So I know, especially, it seems the soft tops are getting pretty short. So if you're looking for one, you may have to go out of state or out of area as well. So moving forward this month, you can expect a follow-up to the exterior interior temperature video. I do want to do one on the air conditioning. I know a lot of you have asked about the cooling power of the Mazda air conditioning, and so I'm going to do something like that. However, this time of year it's proved a little difficult because we've had a lot of summer Alabama thunderstorms, and a couple weeks ago, while I was ordering my scanner, we actually had some 95-degree weather, and it's been cooler than that. And I think next week's going to be a cool front moving in, so it'll be like in the low 80s. So we'll see how it goes. And of course, with the greenhouse gas effect, it is still pretty warm when you get in these vehicles in the summer. So we can check it out and see how it works. Also, I plan on this month or next month, you can help me out with this, beginning a season 2 of the Mazda Passion series. And for those of you that are new to the channel, this was, I think it was either February or March when we had our last one. I did 5 episodes of talking to you, the viewers, and I really enjoyed that. It was over Zoom, and it just asked a few questions, let you tell us your story of your vehicle. Want to get that kicked off again, because I know we have a lot of new Mazda owners, but a lot of past Mazda owners as well have great stories to share. And I enjoy talking to you owners, because most of you are more familiar with the brand than I am. This is, I came to Mitchell Mazda, well, it'll be 3 years in November. So a lot of you have had a lot more experience with the brand, a lot more passion for the brand, and I appreciate every conversation and every opportunity to learn from you. If you would be interested in sitting down with me over Zoom and talking about your vehicle and your Mazda Passion, you can email me at the email listed on the screen here, the JSS Tube Gmail account, and that seems to be the best way to communicate. And I know there's probably a few of you that said, hey, I'm willing to do that, and we dropped communication, so I apologize for that. I really didn't know that this spring was going to be as busy as it has been, but I do want to get that kicked off. And I hope that Jesse and John and David and Aaron and Alex, I hope you all enjoyed those interviews as much as I did, and really appreciate your time and learned a lot from you guys. And I just appreciate you sharing with the channel. Also, the moving forward this month, I am going to, there's really only one thing left in this Signature that I haven't done, and that's a 87 octane and 93 octane comparison. Been wanting to do that. Definitely going to try to make that happen before I park this vehicle. So gonna work on that over the next couple of weeks and find basically just some highway horsepower. Obviously I can't dyno it, but just some maybe 40 to 60 times, and some estimate of 0 to 60 times, things like that, to see what the difference is in that 227 versus the 250, and the 310 versus the 320, and just to have a little fun and let you know when you're in a turbo what those different octanes do for you. And I guess lastly, for our conversation this morning, just looking for new ways to connect to you and answer your questions. I never could have imagined, and I take pride in responding to every comment. I never could have imagined that I would receive so many comments on the videos, and I appreciate the communication and interaction. And I'm going to apologize because it's proven impossible for me to keep up with all your comments and questions. And I still try to go back and refer to those or reply to those when I can. However, there's always some that I miss, and I apologize for that. Sometimes I even go back maybe a couple months later as I stumble upon a video that I see has a lot of comments that were not responded to, and I apologize for that. But I do appreciate those comments, those interactions, those questions, and keep doing that. So I'll catch my attention, and I'll respond to them as I can. However, I think, as I've noticed from a few of my friends, such as Mark the Tundra Dude, that I still follow pretty heavily, He does live streams about every week or every couple of weeks. And so I'm looking at doing a live stream also. This next week may be a good opportunity for me. I know that I've got a lot of you in other countries and other areas. So my family's actually going to be out of town a little bit next week. So I might have some, be able to do it later after work. That may work for some of you on the West Coast, may not for some of you on the East Coast. However, if you could comment below kind of what time of day, Central Time in America, would be best for you. I know that some of you, like way off in Australia, we are so far away from each other that there may not be a good time at all. But just wanted to have an opportunity to answer your questions directly, immediately, and see if we could maybe make a habit of doing these live streams. So just let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, and when would be a good time of day, if you can Google the time difference or what have you. I know that Mazda Canada had a lot of viewers up there. Great month last month, and again I'll share some more numbers there. And Mazda of Mexico did very well last month as well. So the Mazda brand is really starting to take off. Really excited about how things are going with reliability, new features, new options. And I know you are as well. So I think that we'll get together on a live stream and have a good conversation, share a lot of things, and it'll be pretty much wide open. You can pick my brain. And I'm not an expert by any means, especially on the mechanical side, or technical side in some things. But it'll be fun. It'll be a way for us to reach out to each other. I think that's it for this ride to the Boulevard in Enterprise. I'm coming up on Enterprise city limits right now. So if you have any other questions or comments, or any suggestions or questions that you would like, topics that you would like to see in a video, the inventory shortage is going to prove difficult for me moving forward as far as colors and things. I know some of you noticed that I didn't hit every color on the temperature test the other day, and that's just because I didn't have one available at the time. Hopefully this will pick up next week's allocation. I really have a lot of stock in, and fingers crossed that we get enough vehicles to serve our clients here locally. However, if you have anything that you'd like me to cover for you, discuss, or any questions, you can always reach out to me in the comments, or 334-718-0504. You can call or text. I appreciate you spending this morning with me, and I'll see you on the next one.